On the second round of the Shakey Super League, we bring you the finest college teams facing each other off to determine their rankings here for the quarterfinals and our last game for today. Of course, it's Encarnacion and Bertolano together with the UP Fighting Maroons going up against Minor and Nisperos ng Ateneo Blue Eagles. Good afternoon, volleyball fans. And Sheila Salaysay together, still with Jel Luceño and courtside reporter as we bring you our match at hand. This is the clash of Katipunan. These two teams adding another chapter to their budding rivalry. Kaya ito ang ating game story for today.
Well, we have two promising UAAP teams last saw each other in the UAAP where Ateneo defeated UP. We're gonna see here if it's gonna be the same result or not.
That's correct. Nabanggit mo nga yung kanilang unang encounter. Pero tingnan natin, itong of course UP last matchup that time. And again, in that game, they lost to the National University in straight sets.
Well, they showed a lot of grit in that game, but they were just a little bit short in hand, letting the Bulldogs win that game.
That right. NU was in full control of the match and won in straight sets. And though UP suffered, of course, straight sets, one Lady Maroon staying constant. And Jewel Encarnacion, the captain, leads the way.
Well, Jewel Encarnacion has been really stepping up for their team since their last tournament. And even now, she has been playing consistently for her team.
That's correct. Jewel contributed 8 points in their match against National University. On the other hand, of course, there were also some players who exhibited strong performances, but Alyssa Bartolano and Nina Itang were mission in action with only 5 points each.
Well, we do expect a lot from these players since they're to be called the key players of UP, and they really contributed well before. And we're gonna see here if they're gonna change that or not.
That's correct. Sa kabilang side naman, pag-usapan natin ang previous match ng Ateneo. Of course, their last match happened in October 30, winning against Perpetual Lady Altas again in 3 straight sets.
Well, they had that advantage again in height against the Lady Altas, but they showed and exhibited a lot more in terms of spikes and their aces, which garnered them the win.
That's correct. Pero tingnan mo naman yung scores. Last 2 sets extended yan, 26-24. At yan, syempre, that game, ang isa sa mga nanguna was Leon de Guzman, flying high with those numbers.
Previous games, we haven't really heard that much of Leon de Guzman, but it feels like in every game there is an improvement in her in terms of her points and her contribution.
That's correct. You know, the good thing about Ateneo, they have the luxury of having just not 1 but 3 battle-tested players and always dependable that they can turn to. Sino bang tinutukoy ko? Of course, we have AC Minor, Faith Nisperos, and Vanny Gandler with 15, 12, and 10 points each.
Well, every game they don't disappoint in terms of points and their contribution to the team, being the seniors and being the ones that the younger ones look up to.
That's correct. Kaya naman masasabi natin na merong balanced attack itong Ateneo. And of course, they always display consistency when they are on the floor. Ang magkapitbahay nga sa Katipunan ang magtatapat. Hindi ba magpapahuli at makakakuha ng panalo ang mga Iskaw or Ateneo picking another win to move up in this pool? Yan ang ating abangan. Don't go anywhere. Shakey Super League will be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Shakey Super League 2022 Collegiate Championship. Rizal Memorial Coliseum, make some noise! Please welcome your participants in match number 45. First, please welcome the Ateneo de Manila University Blue Eagles. Led by their team captain number 17, Faith Nisperos. And their first libero, number 19, Roma May Toromal. Make way for their teammates, number 1, Jenna Hura. Number 5, Vanessa Gindler. Number 6, Makana Kowalski. Number 8, Ivana Sulit. Number 9, Tax Fujimoto. Number 11, Giselle Tunashima. Number 14, AC Miner. Number 15, Pia Eldefonso. Number 16, Leon De Guzman. Number 24, Isa Nisperos. And their second libero, number 4, Jean Lee Coco. And their opponents, please welcome the University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons. Led by their team captain number 12, Jewel Encarnacion. And their first libero number 2, Keisha Capistrano. Make way for their teammates number 1, Marian Sotomil. Number 3, Nina Itang. Number 5, Maria Celina Vergere. Number 6, Ethan Arce. Number 7, Danica Silis. Number 10, Alay Bertolano. Number 11, Yurika Eslapor. Number 13, Kirsten Ojeda. Number 16, Steph Bustrillo. Number 20, Camille Cal. And number 21, Kirsten Kabasak. Presenting to you the officials for match number 45. First referee, Erwin Cordero, national referee. Second referee, Philip Nunez, national referee. Let us now meet the starters. First, for the University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons. Setter number 1, Marian Sotomil. Middle blocker number 6, Ethan Arce. Another middle blocker number 7, Danica Silis. Outside hitter number 10, Aloy Bertolano. Outside hitter, their team captain number 12, Jewel Encarnacion. Opposite hitter number 16, Steph Bustrillo. And the libero number 2, Geisha Capistrano. Coaching the Fighting Maroons is Shaq de los Santos. It is now time to meet the starters for the Ateneo de Manila University Blue Eagles. Outside hitter number 5, Benny Gindler. Setter number 9, Tex Fujimoto. Opposite hitter number 11, Giselle Tunashima. Middle blocker number 14, AC Miner. Another middle blocker number 15, Pia Eldefonso. Outside hitter, their team captain number 17, Faith Nisperos. At the libero number 19, Roma May Doromal. Coaching the Blue Eagles is Oliver Almadro.
Of course, there you have our starters. Again, this is the 4th game of today, Saturday, wearing white and maroon. Of course, that is UP. And our starters, Marian Sotomin, Ethan Arce, Danny Caselis, Alyssa Bertolano, Jewel Encarnacion, Stephanie Bustrillo, and Geisha. And that is Capistrano, their libero. Completing the lineup for Coach Shaq, Vanessa Gandler, Takako Fujimoto, Giselle Tsunashima, Alexis Miner, Sofia Ildefonso, Faith Nisperos, and Roma May Doromal, the libero of Coach O, wearing blue and white. Usual lineup, pero meron kang napansin dito as we start our first set. And this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Arce starting up this match.
That was a powerful hit from Arce right there, powering through the blocks of Ateneo. And as you mentioned, we don't seem to notice here that Monares is not in the lineup for UP right now, and Narit is still not seen here for Ateneo.
That's correct. Ganyan din yung libero ng UP, si Alto Mea. Nandito siya sa lineup pero hindi siya tinawag kanina sa roster. But hopefully we get updates later from Janine about these players. As that last tip of Jewel Encarnacion is in, according to our linesman, na lumipad pa yung kanyang...
Masyadong excited si Kuya sa pagtawag ng
that's correct.
inside.
2 points for the Fighting Maroons. Good first ball. Gandler hitting that cross court.
That was a good spike from Gandler coming from the opposite side. You know, when she hits the ball, it's either in the open or in the opposite side. She's really one of the go-to players when it comes to Ateneo.
That's correct. Also a constant scorer for Coach O. Floater. That's right. Gandler setting this one to Nisperos, denied at the net. Good defense by UP.
Good luck. Nisperos was well read there by the blockers. Ethan Arce just putting her hand, penetrating the net, and getting that block.
Service error ang umpisa dito ni Jewel, giving another point to Ateneo. Pia Ildefonso has been really excellent as well, pero that time hindi excellent ang nangyari at nakita natin doon back-to-back service errors from these two teams.
Exchange of errors here in the first set, with UP starting the lead here from Ateneo.
That's right. This time it's Ethan Arce serving for UP. Nisperos once again. Nakuha yan ni Encarnacion. Setting this one to Bertolano. Denied at the net. Ibibigay dito kay Bustrillo from the opposite, and she will get that point.
She saw that opening with only minor blocking there.
Ang laki din nung naging butas
Yeah.
sa gitna ng court nitong Ateneo.
They were probably anticipating it to be a longer shot based on their positions.
That's correct, as Ethan Arce continues to serve. Minor from the middle. Celis to Bustrillo, denied. Pero babalik yan dito sa court ng UP. Puntos for Ateneo.
That was a good block coming from Minor.
And the block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. A drop dito galing kay Celis. Top shot and that ball will go out.
Parang alanganin na siya sa pwesto niya kaya tinulak niya na lang. But that was not gonna do it for UP. It was gonna be an outside ball.
That's correct. Tsunashima still serving for Ateneo. Sotomil. Ibibigay kay Bertolano. Off speed pero nakita ni Nisperos. From the back, Sotomil able to put the ball up. Alyssa will try again. She was done. Good defense by Capistrano. Drop by Encarnacion will finally end that rally.
Wow, that was a drop from Encarnacion. She saw Roma Doromal slowing down on that defense. Look at that.
This cool play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. 6 serving 4. Minor running. Good eye by Encarnacion. Bertolano once again off the block. Minor, second time, but that is a violation called against Ateneo.
That was a good set actually, and we could see the both teams having good floor defense. Very efficient, very efficient defense actually. That the rallies are long.
That's correct. Patibayan din ang depensa. Itong dalawang koponan. Nisperos with a drop, pero nakita yan ni Celis. Ibibigay kay Bertolano. Candler from the back. She will not get that point.
That was too low for her. The net was just in the way of the ball.
This is UP taking on a 4-point lead, 8-4. Back here at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum where you can see our audience enjoying the game, and siya ang napiling face of the game. And this is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojos now.
Kung nanood ka dito sa Rizal Memorial Coliseum, parang ikaw nanalo ka din. Kasi you get to bring home a pizza.
That's right. Sana naman meron dito sa tabi natin mamaya. Ganun din yung R&B Milk Tea. And meanwhile, UP having a 4-point advantage. Nisperos trying to cut down the lead.
Always a good option for Ateneo. Faith Nisperos would always deliver for them.
Definitely. Soaring high si Faith Nisperos, and the spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Nisperos, she's been vital for Coach O. 12 points in their game against Perpetual. Celis running, then work. Gandler this time with an exclamation point.
Bostrillos was there, but that hit from Gandler was too powerful for her to just lift it up in the right position.
Pati yung camera natin hindi nahabol sa bilis ng atake na yon. 6 serving 8. Faith Nisperos with a jump serve. Powerful one. Sotomil to Bertolano. That's long for Alyssa.
She was expecting it for it to be a check ball. So you can see she has tall blockers actually. Minor in front of her.
But the call will be challenged by Coach Shaq. Parang hindi nga serious Coach Shaq. Nakangiti siya nung tinawag or ni-request yung challenge na yon.
Asking for a block touch here.
Tingnan natin kung meron nga ba. intense yung music natin pag
Yeah.
challenge. And hopefully, this challenge, of course, will give us a clarification on the call. Nagsisimula pa lang tayo ng first set. And after that technical timeout, nakahabol yung Ateneo, only down by 1.
Let's see here. No.
Ooh, this is close.
No.
Unsuccessful for Coach Shaq. And the ball will stay with Ateneo.
Yeah. Still laughing about it, actually. No, no.
Fitness pero still at the service area. Jewel with a good first ball. One hand set ni Sotomil. Violation will be called against UP.
Sotomil touched the ball first before Minor got the chance to get a hold of it. So that's going to be a
And just like that, yes, that's
Yeah.
correct. Just like that, we are now tied at 8. It's a 4-0 run here. First set. Nabawi agad ng Ateneo yung puntos and the fitness pero still powerful serve. Sotomil to Bertolano off the block. Gandler denied. She will try again. Capistrano was there. Setting this one up to Bertolano. So we'll go from the opposite. Great defense by Encarnacion. Gandler off speed. What a smart move for Vanny
That was a
Gandler.
good call for her. She saw that everybody was anticipating for hard low balls, but there, that off speed right there just gave them the point.
That last sequence was a battle of the open hitters. Bertolano hitting 3 times in a row. Ganun din si Vanny Gandler. Ateneo taking the lead now, 9-8. Sotomil will go this time to Bustrillo, and finally Bustrillo scores.
Miscommunication there between Doromal and Nesperos, who's gonna receive the ball. But that was a good hit from Bustrillo.
That's correct. Yung hinabol ng Ateneo, paano ba nila nagawa from, chasing that 4-point lead?
Well, I think they committed less errors and they really did well on the receives, being able to convert well. And, their spikers are very reliable. Parang trusted ng setters talaga nila.
You'd love how, the character of these hitters being displayed here on the floor. That's Jewel Encarnacion. But that hit will go out. Puntos yan for Ateneo. Sotomil, ibibigay ulit kay Encarnacion with a drop, pero nakita yan ni Ildefonso. Gandler off speed. Celis able to put the ball up. Bustrillo once again, and successful from the back.
That was a good back row hit from Bustrillo. Defense from Ateneo was a little bit off there. Well, she was in the right position, but her arms weren't in the right positioning as she was of her body.
That's right. Celis with the serve. Gandler. Too powerful. Sending that ball out.
That hit, that set right there was actually a good set. It was just that she had a little bit more power sending the ball out.
UP having a 1-point lead, 11 serving 10. That's Danica Celis. Gandler again off the block. Bustrillo over receiving the ball. Gandler Not tired. This is Encarnacion trying. Bertolano from the back. Too much risk action from Alyssa Bertolano.
See here from the front line to the back line, they would always choose Bertolano as an option for UP.
Pero si Gandler naman, every time the ball will be set up to her, it's the same.
Amount of force and the amount of
Yes.
effort.
Yung lakas pareho.
Yeah.
Habang tumatagal, mas lumalakas pa ata. Service ace. Dito, that is Fujimoto, the setter of Ateneo, and this serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojos now. Sotomil, bibigay kay Encarnacion in the middle. Pero nakita yan ni Doromal. Off the block. Capistrano will give this one to Encarnacion, but Gandler getting the ball. Drop. Almost work for Sotomil. Free ang ibibigay, pero hindi umabot. Yung third ball at makakapuntos muli dito ang UP.
That was good effort though coming from Ateneo with all the girls
That's correct.
contributing for them to be able to bring that ball back.
Yes. We are tied at 12 apiece. Setter Sotomil on serve. One hand set by Fujimoto. That did not work.
Sofia Alfonso was trying to make something out of that ball, but well, it's just the right positioning and timing. But good effort.
Yes. This is UP again having a 1-point lead. 13 serving 12. Sharp serve by Sotomil. Good save by Ateneo. Bibigay kay Bostrillo, but there is a net touch called against Ateneo.
Tsunashima being called a net touch, and we're back again to having a 2-point lead for
Yes. So far, this part of the set, wala talaga yung may makalamang ng malaki because they've been exchanging errors as well.
They've been giving the same amount of effort, same amount of willingness, so that's why it's in exchanges of scores.
A powerful hit coming from Vanny Gandler. Na-block yan dito ng UP pero lumabas. Kaya pabor pa rin yan sa Ateneo.
Talking about her consistency and her hits, I think conditioning really plays an important role in, making spikers be consistent when it comes to playing the game.
That's correct. But last sequence, Gandler committing a service error. Juan Encarnacion paving the way for UP in most of their games. As Fujimoto sets this one up, Tonisperos, Capistrano was there. Encarnacion was blocked. Solitary here by Pia Ildefonso.
Naabangan ni Sofia Ildefonso tong si Encarnacion, and she got that block right there. Good block for Ateneo.
Excellent timing as well, and this block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Sotomil setting this one to Bustrillo, hitting that down the line.
Gandler anticipated that hit, but napako yung paa niya doon. She didn't know what to do.
That's correct. Second technical timeout po tayo. UP on top.
You're still watching Shakey Super League. Hello sa ating mga viewers dyan sa Up Live. And of course, sa ating volleyball fans on Facebook, TikTok, and syempre sa YouTube. And hello din kay Vincent Andig na sinabi niya nga, Sotomil versus Doromal Ilongas represent. Kabang-abang talaga itong mga games natin. Kaya naman guys, vote for your favorite team or school. All you have to do is scan the QR code below, download Up Live application, and meron na kayong 1 vote credit per day. Kung gusto nyo naman higitan pa yan, 10 U Diamonds, i-convert nyo yan para sa isang vote credit, diba? There's no limit to exchange, kaya naman vote credits are valid until the finals of the Shakey Super League. Kaya ano pa bang inaantay nyo? Vote for your favorite school or team. Now let's go back to set number 1.
For that, Daphne, Cristobal at para kayo ay makavote. Download Up Live and join the chatter with your favorite players. Scan the QR code now. Nakaboto ka na ba, Jel?
Hindi pa, pero mamaya magbuboto ako.
Back here at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum, you are watching our 4th game. This is UP and Ateneo.
So far, we've seen good exchanges of rallies and the balls from both teams. And it's really hard for us to tell right now in this who's going to be on top of the set.
But it's also a challenge for us, lalo na pati yung errors nagpapalitan sila. That stops them, from building their momentum at this part of the set. Masasabi lang natin, palitan ng errors sa service.
They've been giving errors to both sides actually. It's hard to create momentum when
Yes,
you've done a lot of errors in exchange.
that's right. Fujimoto giving this one to Nisperos. Powerful tip.
Good tip from Espero. She saw that one with Stephanie Bustrillo moving forward, not being able to coordinate her body to save that ball.
Pero tingnan muna natin itong update galing kay Janine.
Faith Nisperos that isa siya sa may pinaka-complete na skills in Philippine volleyball. Now to get to that point, Faith had to sacrifice a lot of the little things, from choosing to prioritize her ACADS to stay in the lineup to missing out family events. Faith is laser focused on making her goals materialize, and she cannot afford to be sidetracked. Now back to the panel.
Thank you, Janine. And of course, for years, we've seen Faith Nisperos progress. High school pa lang, masasabi natin na isa talaga siya sa star player when she was still playing for NU.
Yeah, and we could testify to that she's brought a lot of championships for NU, and she's led her team in Ateneo to be in the Final Four. And, when it comes to being an athlete, it really requires a lot of sacrifices.
That's correct, and she continues to lead the team here under Coach O as UP Cel is committing a violation in that last frame. And again, 18-all po ang ating score. Sotomil will give this one to Encarnacion, and that ball just fell in between Nisperos and Tsunashima.
Encarnacion is one of those spikers na hindi naman ganun katangakaran. You could see when she approaches, when she does her thing,
Yes, she
mapapatay yung bola.
right. Smart for Jewel. The spike off the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Again with power in that attack, Vanny Gandler earning a point.
That spike was just too powerful for the side of UP.
It's Nisperos and Gandler for Ateneo. Sotomil to Encarnacion with an exclamation point.
See what I mean right there? She's not that tall, but she could deliver for UP, gaining points for her team.
De Guzman is being injected here, replacing Tsunashima as Jewel Encarnacion continues to get points from her attack. Service ace by Sotomil.
See on the floor now, Lian De Guzman with that misreception for
Ateneo will call for timeout.
Look, girls, first, you should know your responsibility. Salita kayo na salita. Dahil two spikers. Pero hindi nyo alam kung sino yung spiker na babantayan ninyo. You understand? P, sabi ko sa iyo, mag-warm up. Girls first. Second Faith, responsibility. Alam mo kung saan pupunta eh. Bakit titingin ka pa sa kanya? First, take the responsibility muna. Akuin muna. Ito, responsibilidad ko to ha. Ito, responsibilidad ko. Pag nandito ka, akin yan. Hindi ka kasi nagsasalita. Kailangan natin magsalita kung sino yung mga nandyan. Wala pang ginagawang spectacular yung kalaban. Naghihintay lang tayo. We have to be aggressive.
Taas sila ako na pala, taas sila. Ateneo Blue Eagles!
Coach O is just telling his girls to take responsibility when it comes to the ball and then be a little bit more aggressive. Kasi nga, nakikita natin sa larong to, medyo may pagkamalamya din naman actually.
They've been exchanging errors early part of our first set, and Vanny Gandler taking charge of that last setup.
Vanny Gandler understood the assignment of being aggressive in that play.
That's right, and this cool play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. That's the 6th point of Gandler, if I'm not mistaken. She is now serving for the girls in blue. Sotomil, bibigay kay Arce. Ethan, Arce's first point from the middle.
That was a good tip from Arce. She just saw that there was no one there to take the short ball, so she took that one, and it was a good point for UP.
The team captain for UP on deck to serve. Fujimoto setting this one to Nisperos with a drop. What a crafty move by Faith Nisperos.
Nakita niyang inaabangan ng papaluin niya yung bola. Pero ito si Bertolano, she tried to get it, but
this time, it's UP ang tatawag ng timeout.
Running tres. Dulo. Okay po. Porsyento ha. Lai, diskarte ha. Okay, pwedeng tres. Ha? Okay? Dito, ano lang natin to. Kuhanin natin.
Ikaw tres ha.
O, kailangan muna natin magandang receive. Okay? Sige, 1 point na. Kailangan 1 point.
Dali lang tayo, kumit tayo sa drop ha. Ready, UP!
you know, it always goes back to a good receive. For a team to get a good play or be able to execute a play, they have to have a good receive.
That's correct. Bago pa man sila, diba, mag-focus sa atake, depensa muna. That's why they always say defense is the first line of offense. At this part of the set, yung lamang ng isa ang UP. So, they should be able to execute. Para naman dito sa Ateneo, take advantage. You have Nisperos and AC Minor in front.
Yeah. They've been the top scorers for Ateneo, and this advantage right here being on the 21 mark they should really
Almost a point there for Ildefonso. Free chance for Ateneo. Bibigay ulit kay Nisperos off the block. Hindi yan nahabol ni Encarnacion. And for the end time, we are again tied at 22.
Faith Nisperos towering over her blockers. UP side getting that check ball.
I mean, the timeout called kanina ni Coach Shaq. Sinabi lang niya kailangan nilang mabantayan si Faith. Pero that seemed like the UP was not still. Cannot contain Nisperos as of the moment as Sotomil combination play off speed. Nisperos once again, this time rejected. Capistrano able to dig the ball up, but too much power. Cannot contain.
Talking about efficiency, they always go to Faith Nisperos if they want aggressiveness and for a good contribution for Ateneo.
Coach Shaq again will use his timeout.
Kaya pa yung habulin ha?
Sige, Tan, quick 5
Ito,
muna.
tapos tulo. Makinig.
Wala, quick 5 ha.
Kumalang kayo ha. Last 3 points tayo.
Sayang, ha?
Yung good pass tayo.
Yung drop ball ni
Dahan-dahan.
Bakit tayo? Isang execute na.
Tatlo.
Ay, hindi pa tayo ha.
It's good that they're reminding each other that the game's not finished yet. Kasi there's still 2 points for Ateneo to to be able to win this, and 3 points for UP. So there's no reason for them to stop here right in this moment.
Yes, and they started this set better dahil mas nakalamang nga sila. Ateneo did a good job, tying this game a few times. Pero service is very timely for Pia Ildefonso.
That was a good service ace right there for Sofia Ildefonso, giving the momentum to Ateneo.
And with that, it's Ateneo at set point. Miscommunication, and Pia Ildefonso getting back-to-back points from the service area. This is the Lady Blue Eagles taking on the first set, 25-22. It was UP who started the set more aggressively, but towards the end, hindi naman nagpahuli dito ang Ateneo.
Well, UP had a good start, but then Ateneo regrouped themselves, reminded by being aggressive is a way to win this set. They got it.
Definitely palitan ng puntos, gayon din naman errors ang ginawa dito ng ating dalawang koponan, but presence of mind for these two teams, but it was Ateneo, sabi ni Coach O kanina, taking responsibility of their role. As we take a look at our updated team standings for Pool F, of course, Adamson on top, followed by UST, DLSU, and FEU. You can see here, sa UST, they won 7 sets in the second round. 3 versus Adamson, 1 versus the LSU, and 3 versus FEU, putting them on that spot for the De La Salle University. 6 sets won in the second round, 3 against FEU and UST, and none against Adamson. Yan yung third game natin kanina. And that is our playoff picture quarterfinals. And NU versus FEU. UST still waiting kung sinong makakatapat nila dito sa laro na to ngayon. Adamson and the Lady Altas ang maglalaban. Gayun din naman sa DLSU, naghihintay pa rin sila. Which team will they go after between Ateneo and UP? So the winner of E1 and F4, of course, as you can see in the next round. And we'll give you more updates as we go along here in our league. This is already the second set of our last game for today. It's Ateneo getting the first, winning the first set. Good effort being shown right here. You have us, Sheila Slice, of course, Jel Lucenio and Janine Sakal at the sidelines. Sa atin namang Up Live host, it's Jong Panerio and Daphne Cristobal ang nakakasama natin for today. And to everyone who's going to watch the games tomorrow, available na po or magiging available ang ating tickets. And you can visit Of course, lower box and upper box tickets now selling online for tomorrow's quarterfinal matches. Patron ringside courtside tickets selling for tomorrow's quarterfinals will open at 8:30 later po. Or visit shakey's.ticketmax.ph para makabili kayo ng tickets para bukas. Set 2. This set is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Thank you for joining us via live stream, Plus Network, YouTube, Up Live, TikTok as well as Cal starting the set. Cal, running attack, unang puntos makukuha ng UP courtesy of Itang.
That was a good set for Itang right there. She just slid and she took a point for the UP.
That's right. Second set na nga nakita natin dito. Eslapor, Itang, Kabasak, Cal on the floor for UP.
That's
Together with Vergere, pero error that time coming from Cal. On the other side, you have Kowalski, de Guzman, Sulit, the younger Nisperos, Jenna Hora. And that time is minor. Cal, hahabulin, Kabasak using her left hand. From the back, Capistrano. Free chance for Ateneo. Kowalski to De Guzman. Good dig by Eslapor. Kabasak cross court. Pero may violation sa koponan ng Ateneo. Puntos ang ibibigay for UP.
That was a net touch right there for Ateneo, killing the momentum actually. That was a good rally.
Sharp serve. Kowalski quick. Pero nakita yan ni Cal.
That was some miscalculation in her defense. Nakuha niya na actually, pero sobrang lang yung pagtaas niya.
Smart move right there from Ateneo as Kowalski rather is serve. Eslapor hitting that. Blocked, pero lalabas ang bola. And that is another point for Ateneo. Lian de Guzman.
Lian de Guzman has been, you know, she wasn't really heard that much in their previous games, but in their last game, she really stepped up and she's still continuing to contribute in this game.
That's correct. Kasi sabi mo, she stepped up in their previous matches. At kanina pa nag-usapan natin, she's displaying improvement every time. Ganyan din naman dito sa side ng UP. Itang, of course, contributing pero hindi masyadong naramdaman in the previous match dahil 5 points nga lang ang nagawa niya. And another service error for UP. That's their second for this set.
UP wants to step up in this game. They should really lessen their errors when it comes to attacks or serves.
Good read by Capistrano. Eslapor. But she's actually trying to use the blockers of Ateneo. Pero solid ang pinakita dito. Kaya naman bumalik yung bola. And Capistrano was not able to contain that. Another point earned here by the girls of Coach O. First ball, Cal will set this up to Eslapor. She is denied. In the middle, Kowalski pupunta kay Hora. Doug. Eslapor will try again. Off speed, and that will work.
That was a smart move for Isa Nisperos. She just gave that ball a little nudge, a little roll, and then that was a point for Ateneo.
Ateneo happy here with having a 3-point lead. Timeout for UP.
Sige, one good pass lang ulit. Tapos gawa ka ng combination pag may receive. Okay? Gawin niyo yung combination natin. Okay, wag puro dulo. Ngayon, pag walang receive, sige, dulo-dulo, okay lang. Tapos cover pa rin tayo. Hindi ka pag depensa. Okay? Sige. One good pass muna, one good pass.
Girls, let's go. Taas natin yung natin. UP!
Well, Coach Shaq just saying there that they should have good receive and good defense for them to be able to do a play. Kasi nga nababantayan yung mga open hitters nila nga naman. Tama naman nga siya. Magbigay sila ng gitna.
That's right. And hindi sila actually makakapag-execute kung wala silang first ball. Kaya sabi ni Coach Shaq, kailangan nila ng magandang pasa. Cal, bibigay kay Kabasak and she will get that point.
She's one of those young players here for UP. And being in the quartet now that is having a second six for UP might be overwhelming, but she's delivering. She has been good with her defense.
That's right. As Hora again, good defense. Pero naibalik agad yan ng UP. She will try again, almost hitting Capistrano on the face. Apologizing right now.
Powerful hit from Hora. Capistrano was there, but she was a little bit forward.
Ang galing ng pag-twist ng katawan niya sa ere. And the spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. You will wonder where she get that energy. But ang bibigay ulit ng service error dito ang Ateneo.
Sulit giving a point to UP with a service error.
Kakasabi mo lang, service error. Nagpapamigay ng puntos itong dalawang koponan natin. First technical timeout. UP is down by 3. You're still watching the Shakey Super League 4th game of the day. And of course, lahat sila nagang nag-e-enjoy sa mga larong napapanood nila dito live. As Ateneo taking the first set here. UP scrambled on the floor. Nisperos. At Kabasak was there. Cal, bibigay kay Eslapon. Kowalski. And that is a hard hit coming from the back.
We could say that Ateneo had a slow start in the first set, but they're building up. But now we can see here that the second six are doing a good job keeping their advantage.
That's right. Ian de Guzman was the one who hit that from the back row. Vergere making her presence felt at this part of the set.
AC Minor was just a little bit further from the net. Na-block naman nilang dalawa, pero pumasok na.
Ojeda serving for UP. Lamang ditong Ateneo ng 3. Good jump serve. Kowalski bibigay kay Isa Nesperos. What an attack!
That was a fast play from them actually.
This younger Nesperos getting some inspiration. I am certain of that from her ate. Kita mo yung mga ganong palo. Vergere will try. Kowalski, and this time, siya naman daw ang pupuntos.
That was a good 1-2 play from Kowalski. She saw that UP's defenders were just farther from the back, expecting long balls. She took that chance.
That's correct. The defense of UP was stunned in that last frame. As Vergere will try but unsuccessful. Binalik agad yan. Kowalski, running attack. Nahirapan doon si Itang. Excellent defense shown right there by Ateneo. But there was a violation called against UP.
No, they're starting to be a little bit more aggressive here. And they're displaying consistency with a little bit less errors.
That's unexpected on the side of UP. Almost an out pero tumama yan. Dito kay Kabasak. Service ace for the Blue Eagles. Pero nabawi naman agad yung puntos na yon ng isang error. Napangiti lang dito si Isa. Bakit hindi? Lamang pa rin sila. 7 serving 13. The second setter, Cal, serving for the Fighting Maroons. Kowalski to De Guzman, hammering that attack.
Ian De Guzman seems to be happy with that set, putting it on the floor of UP. See the explosivity in her approach. Sabi niya talaga, tutulbukan ko itong bola.
Exactly. Yung performance niya in the previous match, alam mo yung kapag ganun kalaki yung puntos na nagagawa mo, boosts your confidence, right? Enough for you to keep on getting more points. But in that last frame, apparently, Fighting Maroons having some issues with their defense.
Yeah, it seems to be they're having actually a miscommunication when it comes to their defense. Parang nalilito sila.
Kali bibigay kay Itang na itawid to. Kowalski to De Guzman off speed pero nabasa yan ni Itang. However, a net touch was committed. And pupunta tayo sa second technical timeout. The Blue Eagles up here 16-7.
You're still watching Shakey Super League. Of course, live tayo on Facebook, TikTok, on YouTube, and syempre here in Up Live. Kaya naman guys, mag-download na kayo ng application na yan. And of course, meron tayo dito. Sabi ni Ariel Lozon dito sa Facebook, libero ng Ateneo is good for now. Kung gusto nyo ng shoutout or mabasa natin yung mga comments nyo, drop it here sa Facebook. Meron din dito. Sabi ni Maris M. Nas, libero talaga dapat yan. Hahaha. Cutie daw ni Isa. Yan yung kapatid nga ni Faith Nisperos. Kaya naman guys, hang out with us here in Up Live because mamaya meron tayong exciting na mga student athletes na i-invite natin. Sasayaw yan, kakanta. But for now, balik muna tayo sa set number 2.
That you can also vote for your favorite players. Kaya naman i-download nyo na yung Up Live. And you may scan the QR code now on your screens.
No, she mentioned Isa Nesperos. Because you know, there's a difference in their build when it comes to her and their sister Faith. But in terms of contribution, I think they do well both.
I agree with you on that, Jel. Sa opensa talaga makikita mo yung pagiging solid nilang magkapatid. As Lian De Guzman again kukuha ng puntos para sa Blue Eagles.
That was a solid hit.
And for this part of the set, it's Ateneo in a comfortable lead. Adding to that, it's already a 10-point lead by the girls of Coach O.
There seems to be no coverage for UP.
That's
here.
right. This block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Encarnacion is back on the floor. But violation ang tatawag dito laban sa Ateneo. Arce checking in, replacing Ojeda.
UP is starting to bring back in their first 6 players in the hopes of doing better in this set.
That's right. But we'll see. At Lian de Guzman, again, hindi papayag ang makapuntos dito ang UP.
We could really attest to that kanina yung sinabing she just keeps on improving. Kasi look, she's been contributing well enough in this second set.
Kanina pa nga pumupuntos itong si de Guzman. As another service ace or a point will be earned here by Blue Eagles. And clearly, yeah.
UP is having a hard time with their receive and their defense actually. That's hard for them to set up.
Kailangan angat lang tapos diskartehan natin yung atake.
Opo.
Okay, receive mo na, receive. Masyadong mabilis na naman yung receive natin. Ha? Asan Miles? Sige, go, pasa mo
Kaya
na.
kaya. Check natin yung score natin sa 20. Kaya naman natin ba? Yung kaya sa errors. Tapos yung coverage natin, your sa akin. Nasa kagad natin yung cover lang ako. Tulungan niyo sa kapag lang sa UP! Fight!
There we got it. From Jewel Encarnacion herself, she's telling her teammates that they need to have good receive, and if ever they have good receive, a play is set up, they have to have coverage.
You know, from a very aggressive first set ng Fighting Maroons, medyo naiba yung tempo nila dito. Well, aside from the fact that this is an all-to-play, that we have an all-to-play rule, pero pwede na silang magpasok dito kasi lagpas na tayo sa 16th point. Kaya naman nandyan na si Encarnacion and Arce on the floor. As Encarnacion will give another free ball. Kowalski babalik kay Hora. Masyadong malakas.
That was a good call from Cal right there. She actually thought that ball was going to be inside.
This is Sotomil replacing that time si Cabasac and Bustrillo checking in for Cal. First setter for Fighting Maroons back on the floor. Good first ball, Kowalski. Pero nakuha yan dito ni Jewel. Good defense by Sulit. Bustrillo. And that ball landed in between Kowalski that time and Tsunashima.
That was a good hit from Bustrillo coming from the opposite side kasi nagka-miscommunication din yung dalawang taga-defensive from Ateneo.
That's right, and that's why they are sent back in, you know, to do the works for UP and cut down the lead. Good read by Arce and Bustrillo, chance for UP. Sotomel will go to Bustrillo. Too low of an attack.
That was an attack right there. The Ateneo blockers were actually a little bit late. She should have gotten that chance, but it's okay. They could just recuperate again.
This is going to be an uphill climb for UP. 21 serving 11. Encarnacion, bibigay kay Bustrillo. Pagkakataon muli for Ateneo. Minor hitting from the middle.
Quick hits that we could expect from Minor. Getting a point for Ateneo. Look at that swing.
Halos lahat on the side of Ateneo able to contribute. Ganon din naman ang nangyari dito for UP. But UP committing more errors for this part of the match. Excellent defense by Capistrano. This is Arce just putting an end to that rally. Ito yung gugustuhin mo sa mga players, hindi sumusuko. Hanggat hindi pa bumabagsak ang bola sa floor. And this cool play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Kowalski to Hora down the line.
That's her second powerful hit in this set, and she seems to be very happy with what she's showing.
Coverage absent on the side of UP, and a lacking of anticipation. Nakita mo isa lang, si Vergere trying to block that attack.
They've been struggling with their defense, but at times when they have actually good passes and good defense, they can convert it into a good play.
That's correct. At yun nga ang nangyari in that last sequence as Ethan Arce muli ang makakakuha ng puntos. But she will serve this time, 13 serving 23, chasing a 10-point lead. Kowalski, bibigay kay Minor. Sotomil, si Encarnacion ang magsiset kay Bustrillo, denied. One more time. She will be blocked, pero too much power, kaya naman lumabas ang bola.
That was a good hit and a good temp blockings for Ateneo, but we have to give that one to Bustrillo. See her effort with that hit.
UP trimming down the lead here. Ethan Arce on the serve. Kowalski twice seeing that spot.
That's his second time stunning the UP Maroons.
Really being crafty on that move. This cool play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Ildefonso is in. Younger Nisperos at Ateneo set point. Vergere hindi pa papayag matapos itong set na to.
They're actually putting Ildefonso in the opposite side in this set right now with Minor in front, having a 3 spiker advantage in this rotation.
Good serve. Setting this one to Ildefonso off the block. Nahabol yan ni Encarnacion. Chance. Kowalski pupunta ulit kay Ildefonso. Vergere will not find the line, but our official says there's a touch. Yes. But that call will be challenged by Coach O. Tingnan natin. Nung mahabol pa ang UP for this part. Ball in, ball out. Ang challenge dito. Ni Coach O. As we wait for the video challenge, these two teams regrouping at kinakailangan talaga dito ng UP makabawi. For Ateneo, they were able to take on the first set. Advantage on their end. This is a crucial one for Ateneo and UP. Now, if you are UP, what should you do para makabawi for the third set?
We should probably minimize our errors and do a little bit more better on our defense and receive.
Ano bang meron sa kanila nung first set na nawala nung second?
Nakita ko actually yung communication-wise. Kasi parang here on the second set, yung mga spikers and all of them actually don't really talk that much inside the court. Parang nawawala sila sa sense ng mag-communicate sila. That was a big difference from the first set, showing a lot of eagerness.
That's right. Yun nga yung nawala sa kanila kasi nung first set, I mean, lahat nandun as we take a look at our video challenge. Ball in, ball out. Ball is out. Yun ang challenge ng Ateneo, pero ngayon naman nakita ko si Coach Shaq to challenge din yung call. Block touch.
Wow. Seen a lot of challenges this afternoon.
They will definitely maximize, lalo na gamitin itong challenge na to dahil wala namang mawawala sa kanila.
That's true.
And then if they are very certain, na i-challenge yung call ng officials, then that's good for them. And we will see. Coach siya kanina pa to, very cool and calm, pangiti-ngiti. Simula pa lang ng ating laro. And this is the challenge. Block touch. Sabi dito ng UP. And that is successful.
Block touch by a finger from AC Minor. AC Minor is just smiling right now with the call.
Ibabalik nila si Cal and Kabasak. Kapalitan si Bustrillo and Sotomil.
Let's see how they do with this serve right here with being at Ateneo at set point. Iba yung pressure kasi pag, nasa set point na yung kalaban mo. Habulin mo pa.
The first ball, Fujimoto to Minor. That was a quick response. And still, this is Ateneo taking on the second set. Ang ganda ng naging first ball. Kaya naman, it's an opportunity for Minor to get a point from the middle. The girls in blue are celebrating. Bakit hindi? They are already having a 2-0 set. 25-16 is our score.
Here with me are our Shakey super fans of the day, Kellen, Myrtle, and Bon. Now, Kellen, tell me, who did you come here for?
For Ateneo Liberos, Roma May and Kiara Cruz.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of reasons to love those two, but Myrtle, tell me, why do you love those two indeed?
Bukod sa beauty and brains, they're both very good inside and outside the court. And even though sobrang sakat na nila, they're still very down to earth. That's why we still keep on supporting them always in always.
Well, grabe naman yung sagot na yun. I told them earlier to give me a Miss Universe answer, and indeed, they gave me that answer. Now, isang cheer naman dyan for our Ateneo Blue Eagles.
Go Ateneo! One big fight! Go Ateneo! One big fight!
All right, good luck to our two teams today. And now let's turn it back to the panel.
These Shakey Super fans of the game is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Set number 2, Blue Eagles in control dito as they are leading as high as 10 points.
It seemed to be an opposite of what they showed in the first set. They had a good start and they just kept on going until the end for them to be able to win that set right there.
And with the errors that UP continues to commit, it's Ateneo really enjoying the luxury of getting those points. Kaya naman, alam mo yung fire na meron yung UP nung first set, nawala yan on the second set. At it was Ateneo really having the advantage nung mga panahon na yon. That's right, as we start our third set. Pero ito muna, vote for your fan fave school now. From the UpLive app, you click Shakey Super League banner to access the voting page. Here's how each user who logs on the app gets 1 vote credit. To get more vote credits, each user can exchange 10 U diamonds for 1 vote credit at walang limit. Sa exchange na ito, vote credits are valid until the finals of Shakey Super League. And please note that vote credits cannot be exchanged for U diamonds. Kaya naman, vote for your favorite team and player now. Use the hashtag SSL UpLive Fan Fave, one word, all caps. And again, UpLive is another platform where you guys can chat, of course, and know more about our players here at the Shakey Super League. You can also catch our games at Plus Network, Facebook, and YouTube. Para naman sa Shakey Super League, meron din tayo niyang Facebook and TikTok account at Shakey's Philippines Facebook page as well. For those who want to watch the catch the games on TV next day broadcast, IBC 13 on Free TV, Solar Sports on cable. As we begin our third set, and this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. First point ang makukuha dito ng UP to start our set.
We're seeing the familiar faces of the first 6 here for UP. And the second trigger is mostly being inside the court for Ateneo.
And hopefully, these girls of Coach Shaq will be able to capitalize na nandito silang lahat on the floor as Jewel Encarnacion blocking that drop from De Guzman. Cal to Bustrillo. And that is a point earned on the side of UP. Hindi na salvage ni Licauco. Although he was able to check that one.
Yeah, she was just a little bit late on their response there for the ball.
Hora with the first ball. Moto setting this one to Hora. Cross court. Pero nakuha yan ni Encarnacion. One more time with the drop. Hora being really creative when it comes to her attacks.
That was a smart move from Hora. A while ago, we were seeing her with full-blown hits with her spikes, but now that was a smart move right there.
But that kind of attack is not new for Ateneo. They have been doing that since the first set at hindi pa rin yun nababasa ng UP.
Yeah, and the setters or the opposite spikers have been having a hard time in receiving those drop balls.
That's correct. But at this time, UP having a 2-point lead, and Juan Encarnacion, the team captain, serving for UP. Fujimoto setting this one to the younger Nisperos, and she will score.
She delivered that ball. Actually, UP had a block there, but there was just a lack in coverage in terms of their defense.
Hindi mo alam kung anong kulang dito sa girls ni Coach Shaq. But dahil nababasa naman nila yung mga atake, it's just that the coverage somehow is a little bit inconsistent. Capistrano getting the first ball as Bertolano. Finally, makita rin natin siya at nakaputos for UP.
Yeah, nagparamdam na ginalaw na ni Bertolano yung baso here on the third set.
She rested nung second. But Ethan Arce, also we saw some action from her in the second set. Fujimoto pupunta dito kay Hora in the opposite. Cal, bibigay kay Bertolano down the line.
Another one for Bertolano, making her presence felt in this game, actually.
2 consecutive points earned here by Bertolano. UP on top here, 5 serving 2. Setting this one to Hora, rejected at a net by Itang. She will try again. Second time, Dian pinabayaan ni Itang at Bertolano tandem. Excellent read and aggressiveness at the net, and this block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Timeout muna tayo.
Oo.
Isa-isa. Ready dito.
Hindi pwede ready. Ikaw magsasabi sa kanila during the game. Do you understand? Pangalawa, be responsible sa position mo. Kanina, pumapatak ang bola, ayaw mo sumugod. Yung pangalawa naman, nakasugod ka kagad, wala ka sa tamang posisyon. Diyos ko naman, isip naman tayo.
Coach O telling Fujimoto that she should up her defense since UP has been really been aggressive on their defense, on their block.
That's right. Team Rebel is the official outfitter of Plus Sports for the Shakey Super League preseason tournament. Maraming salamat po, Team Rebel. Back on the floor here, UP and Ateneo. Nisperos just avoiding the blockers in that last setup.
That was an outside hit for Isa Nesperos. UP actually thought that was going to be inside, but the line judges called that as out.
Or you'll wonder, this is already the third set. Pero wala pa si Gandler and Faith on the floor. Encarnacion to Bertolano. Fujimoto setting this one to Isa, but she will be denied. Excellent defense here at the net for UP, and this block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. First technical timeout. Shakey's Fun Family Pizza of the game. Syempre sa dami ng nanonood dito at sila nga ang napili. And this Fun Family Pizza of the game is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. At syempre, happy birthday naman sa ating mga kasama dito sa Plus Network and Production. Iman Canyo, Kanikosa, and kay Ricardo Bautista, kay Bugoy. Happy birthday! Magpapapizza din ba kayo? Happy birthday dance na lang daw mamaya. Meanwhile, back on the floor, Bertolano hitting that hard.
That was a good spike from Alyssa Bertolano, just giving it her all. Look at that swing from her, aggressive.
This spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. UP having a 7-point lead. Cutting down to 6 with that service error from Arce.
You know, we've seen UP commit a lot of service errors in the previous set. Let's see how it goes here in this set.
The rookie lefty now serving for Ateneo. Sharp one. Chance for the girls in blue. Sulit. Found an opening. It was out, but our official said there was a touch.
Yeah, and Itang seems to be acknowledging that check ball from Sulit.
No challenge by Coach Shaq. Play continues as Itang is so sure of that setup.
Bumawi naman si Itang again with a quick attack by herself.
Itang had 3 points from the block. And this time, if I'm not mistaken, this is her first for this set. Floater from Bustrillo. Jimoto setting this one to the younger Nisperos. Dug by Encarnacion, mas Bertolano. Sumabit yung 1-2 play right there ni Fujimoto. Nisperos again. Cal set this on to Itang. Running. And Nina Itang enjoying her time on the floor. Bakit hindi? She is doing excellent on both ends.
That was good chemistry between Itang and Cal right there.
Younger Nisperos. Capistrano ibibigay kay Bertolano. Top speed. Luha ni Sulit. De Guzman from the back. What a solid defense coming from Nina Itang.
Itang showing her dominance in the net here for UP.
This block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Now you see the frontliners of UP, Bertolano, Cal, and Itang having very similar hair.
Yeah.
But at that time, finally, the Blue Eagles getting a point. Nakita yung butas sa court ng UP. 5 serving 12, Isa Nisperos will start the play for Ateneo, but that was well read by Bustrillo and Capistrano.
It's gonna be an outside service for Isa Nisperos. Ateneo seems to be struggling with their defense here on the third set.
Jump serve by Bertolano. Fujimoto to De Guzman. Putting it out, putting it away.
That was a very powerful spike from Lian De Guzman. Coming from a good receive right there.
This spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Cal doing her own version of a drop.
Yeah. That was a smart move right there. We've seen Kowalski do this
Twice
in the second set.
Yes.
And now it's time for her to show that she also knows how to do that move.
Ikaw ko Nora. Kabanggaan doon pero naibalik sa UP. Cal Arce was blocked. Cal will go this time to Encarnacion. Denied. Itang to Encarnacion. There was a slight delay on the reaction on the floor for the Fighting Maroons. I like
Okay,
the reaction of Itang. Gulat na gulat siya na bakit siya yung kukuha ng second ball.
Nagulat siya kasi umatras si Cal. Papalo siya dapat.
7 serving 14. Cal? Miscommunication on the set. Hora will try. This time, Cal will go to Bustrillo. Bustrillo with the push, and she will get a point. Again, the floor defense in the side of UP, medyo malabo dito. Nagkakagulo sila.
Yeah. But still, they're doing a good job in terms of their offense.
That's correct. Jenna Hora with the drop. Pero nakita yan ni Encarnacion. Arce, another powerful tip. Ganda naging setup dito. Good decision for Cal and Arce. This cool play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Time out po muna tayo.
Hello to all of our viewers dyan sa Up Live, of course, dyan din sa Facebook, TikTok, and on YouTube. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. I hope you're all safe. Kaya naman, let's all watch this Battle of Katipunan finally. Ayan na nga ang UP Fighting Maroons slowly getting into their momentum. Pero para naman sa ating mga volleyball fans, this is your chance para suportahan ang inyong favorite school or team. All you have to do is download the Up Live application. Each user who logs on the app gets 1 vote credit. O, diba? Magda-download lang kayo ng UpLive application. Magkakaroon na kayo ng opportunity to vote for your favorite team or school. Kaya naman guys, ano pa bang inaantay nyo? Invite your friends and families. And ngayon, tignan natin kung tuloy-tuloy na ba ang momentum ng UP Fighting Maroons. Back to the game.
Thank you. Daphne, download UpLive and vote for your favorite school. Scan the QR code now. Gagawin natin yan mamaya, Jel, as we go back on this game. UP and Ateneo Fighting Maroons having a comfortable 8-point lead.
Yeah, we've seen Ateneo here on the third set struggling with their defense and their offense, both in the net and on the field.
And you just mentioned that time, Busrillo taking advantage of that opening. No blockers. Pinabayahan yan dito ni Hora at Ildefonso. Practice spiking yun para kay Busrillo.
Exhibition.
And that time, it's Jenna Hora delivering for Coach O. Well, UP cannot be as comfortable because we know what the Ateneo can do right here.
We've seen them switch from a slow-paced game on the first set.
Pia Ildefonso, good read on the last part of that. Kasi parang kukunin pa niya yung bola. Powerful serve as well. Service ace for Ildefonso. Encarnacion with the first ball. Cal to Busrillo. Too low.
Yeah, she just sent that into the net. I think there was a miscommunication between her and Cal there on the set. So kanina, she was asking for higher balls. And bigla na lang bumaba yung bigay.
And as I've mentioned, you cannot be too comfortable as Pia Ildefonso continues to serve. Cal to Bertolano, finding the line. She was sure na tumama sa linya yung atake na yon, and this cool play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. 18 serving 11. Sharp 1. And that's an ace for Ethan Arce.
That was a good target for Ethan Arce. And, you know, we've seen them have a couple of service errors in the past sets. Now they're...
Jenna, gusto mo lang
Timeout
ba
called
atake
here
na
by
lang?
Coach O.
Ayaw mo na dumipensa at ayaw mo nang bumlock. Talon ka ng talon, sabi, hindi mo tinitingnan kasi yung tao eh. Talamin mo muna, oh, ito quicker to, ito tao to, open to, papasok to, babalik to dito. Eh gusto niya lang kagad, umatake na lang eh. Ikaw tingnan mo yung tao mo, huwag mong bitawan. Gumagalaw yung tao mo, gumalaw ka. Pag papunta dito, saan pupunta? Dito, saan pupunta doon. And you have to keep on talking. Responsibility, ilan? Eh, masyado na na-overwhelm, Jenna. Isa-isa na, isa-isa.
You know, Coach O is telling his girls to be more focused, I think, kasi they're letting their guard down when it comes to their blockings. And ilang beses nga din naman nakita natin na walang nag-block there. At walang tao nag-free spiking yung UP.
And if you are, the spiker of UP, syempre, you will take advantage of that open spot. But that time, Hora finally, gaining a point from that attack. As she was specifically mentioned by Coach O during the timeout. Ateneo down here. Hora serving. Cal, ibigay kay Bustrillo. Was dug. Nisperos, towering the blockers. Too high, sending that ball out.
Yeah. She was under the ball and during that spike, that's why it's sent it out long.
Bustrillo showing effectiveness here. Opposite, back row. Let's see. De Guzman with the free ball to UP, and Itang is back on the floor. Earning a point in an instant. Kowalski. Papasok. Papalitan si Fujimoto. Fujimoto has been, running the offense for Ateneo since the first set. Drop won't work.
Yeah.
We thought that it's a violation against Ateneo, pero ang tawag ng officials natin, that will be called against UP. So puntos yan for the girls in blue.
There was a net touch on the side of UP. Naggigil si Itang. Ma-block yung bola from Sulit.
Isao is replaced right here. Itang to Bertolano with an easy score for UP. And that time again, naiwan bukas, diba, yung net.
There was no blockers. And late nang bumalaw si Sulit. Kaya it's sub point for UP. And
That's correct. Smart move. Back-to-back points for Bertolano.
she's showing dominance here on the third set, making her presence felt. Since their last game, she was dubbed to be missing in action.
Pero nabati mo yun, Jel, as she committed an error from the service line. Serving for Ateneo is Ivana Sulit. Good first ball. Cal setting this one up to Encarnacion.
Well, Encarnacion just pocketing that on the floor of Ateneo with the blocks not being felt. Look at that. Isa lang yung block actually.
This spike off the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Iniiwan ng bukas ng Ateneo yung net. That's another opportunity for UP as Nina Idang gets a point from a service ace, and UP taking on this set. What a comeback for the Fighting Maroons. At nakuha nga nila itong set na to. Titingnan natin if they will be able to sustain that intensity. 25-14 is the count. watching the Shakey Super League here at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum and at Plus Network. Lower box and upper box tickets are now selling online for tomorrow's quarterfinal matches. Patron ringside courtside tickets selling for tomorrow's matches will open at 8:30 p.m. later at shakey's.ticketmax.ph. At kung gusto nyo nga makapanood, bumili na kayo ng tickets. Looking back at what happened sa third set, you know, there were 6 girls on the side of the Fighting Maroons. Patuloy sa paglaban, kaya naman nakuha nila ang kanilang momentum on the third set. On the side of the Blue Eagles, we still have not seen Gandler and Faith Nisperos on the floor, but Hora and the younger Nisperos together with Sulit and Ildefonso contributing. Pero hindi pa yon sapat for Ateneo to be able to finish this in straight sets. As we begin our next set, pero ipapasa ko muna kay Janine for this report.
After gaining momentum in the third set and now inching closer to the quarterfinals, team captain Jewel Encarnacion shared her experience here in the Shakey Super League has really helped her build her connection as a setter to her teammates. This has become a training ground for them to become the team of the future that former head coach Godfrey Okumu once called them. Now back to the panel.
Thank you for that, Janine. But nakita natin, she is displaying leadership. Not only, you know, sa puntos, pero nararamdaman mo talaga yung presensya ni Jewel Encarnacion. Pag nasa likod siya, ang ganda ng kanyang nagagawa on the defense. Kaya naman ito si Jewel, used to play for La Salepa, used to play as well for Sobel, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Pero,
Sobel.
yeah, college nasa UP siya. As we begin our fourth, this set is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now.
We've seen in the third set the lack of defense of Ateneo in the net. Would we be expecting the same outcome here on the third set, or would it be different? That's a question now.
Not a good start though for UP. Service error. Agad ang ibinigay dito ni Sotomil. On the other side, you have Faith Nisperos and Gandler already back. Together with De Guzman and Sulit. Kabasak. Cross court. Miscommunication right there. And Sulit was signaling to our officials she's okay.
Miscommunication between Fujimoto and Sulit right there. Gave that point to UP.
Powerful serve. Nisperos back, and she is getting a point from that attack.
Powerful hit from Nisperos. And now we're seeing them back on the floor with Gandler, Miner, and Lian de Guzman. I think this is going to be a different outcome here on the fourth set.
That's right. A different one as well on the side of UP. That is Celis from the middle. No, for Fighting Maroons, wala si Bertolano on the floor, wala si Encarnacion. Right? But you have Ojeda, Eslapor, Kabasak, Vergere as well, together with Celis. What a combination right here for Coach Shaq as Sotomil setting this one up. Attack error committed by Kabasak.
Ateneo here is an advantage for their momentum. And let's see now how they would do differently in their defense on the floor. Kasi that's what they were lacking as well kanina.
But you would love how this coach is utilizing all of their players. Vergere contributing from the open.
Vergere has made number of points on the second set, making her presence felt. And now she's still doing a good job here on the fourth set.
Short. Pero nakuha yan dito na libero ng Ateneo. Attack from Esperos did not work, but Vergere tried. Miscom on or between. That's Gandler and the libero of Ateneo, Doromal.
Doromal has been showing a different game since their last game, actually. Should we say that we've been expecting a little bit more from her?
Kaya yun nga yung sinabi kanina sa comment ng isang fan. Diba, labanan ng libero, depensa. Etong laro na to. At hindi naman nagpahuli. In that last frame, si De Guzman hitting from the back.
That was a good spike from Leon De Guzman. Mapa-frontline man or back row. Ateneo could really depend on this girl right here.
She's also a tall player of Coach O. Kita mo yung height average ng Ateneo from minor Gandler. Donisperos as well. Powerful serve.
In terms of height, they actually have a little bit more advantage than UP.
That's correct. As Sotomel setting this one up to Vergere. Fujimoto bibigay kay Gandler and that is out.
Vergere is actually laughing at that because she thought it was going to be inside.
This is UP 5 serving 4. What a sharp serve. Fujimoto bibigay kay Gandler with the drop and she was able to earn a point.
Tingnan mo, nakatitig agad si Gandler. She knew it was gonna be a point.
Well, you can see na namarkahan na ni Gandler yung ganong klaseng atake. Kasi kanina pa niya yun ginagawa. Vergere getting that ball, setting this one up to Eslapor without a blocker in front of her.
No block for Ateneo here on that hit. Good timing and good execution by Eslapor.
Now you wonder why binibitawan ng Ateneo yung block sa mga ganong atake.
Maybe they're trying to develop more on their defense on the floor, or it's a strategy. We don't actually know.
Oh, that's one thing that Coach O was telling them earlier, responsibility. At yun ang pinapakita dito ng UP, taking charge of their defense at the net. Ojeda, constant here for UP. 7 serving 5. Good one. Fujimoto in the middle. And that time, it's Sulit gaining a point.
That was a good quick hit by Sulit. Look at that. She had a blocker, but she was just too fast for that hit right there.
Takako Fujimoto serving for Ateneo. Sotomil slide to Dani Caceres pero nabasa ni Doromal. Fujimoto sends that one to Gandler.
Gandler with a powerful hit. UP not being able to defend that well.
At ang taas din kasi ng elevation nito ni Gandler. Talagang angat na angat dito kay Celis and Sotomil. Short serve, too short for Fujimoto.
I think she was trying to get that one in front of the middle blocker, but that was just a little short.
That's correct. As we head on to our first technical timeout, UP up by 1. After that first technical timeout, lamang po ang UP. And in the first set, Gandler delivered 6 points. At ngayon pa lang siya muli bumabalik for Ateneo. Coach O can rely on a lot of his players. Rookie man yan or veteran. But Fujimoto sends this one again to Vanny Gandler.
That was an aggressive hit right there from Vanessa Gandler. You say 6 points in the first set. I think she's gonna do more in this one right here.
No, she was not on the floor last set. Kaya naman sigurado tayong ima-maximize siya dito ni Coach O. Sotomil ibibigay kay Kabasak and makakapunto si Kabasak from the open.
That was a good long hit. Getting a check ball, Gandler was not able to get that one. Masyadong malayo na for her.
This is S. Lapor serving for UP. Ace. Courtesy of S. Lapor.
Good service, Ace.
And you would love to hear that every time a player gets a score from the service line. She will try again, but Faith Nesperos able to give up a good reception and finally hitting the ball hard.
That was a good setup for Faith Nesperos. Siya yung pumasa actually and siya yung pumalo.
Yes. Talagang naman, she knows how to avoid the blockers. Sotomil will go to Kabasak. Kanina, Kabasak gets a point from the open. Now, on the other side.
And again, she's one of those younger players that we have to look out here in this tournament and in the UP squad.
Danica Celis for UP. Short. Fujimoto will go to Minor.
That was a good setup for Minor considering the fact na si Fujimoto nakaupo na actually.
And the advantage, yung minsan yun ang advantage talaga ng setter, yung ang bilis kumilos. At maganda pa yung naging resulta ng play na yon as Sotomil will give this to Vergere. Too strong.
Strong, that hit was a little bit long for her. And now we're seeing them tied because of the errors.
Coach Shaq not bothered with that error. We are tied at 11. Fourth set. Over reception. What a point by Eslapon.
Yeah, she was overwhelmed by that. She's laughing and smiling. Minor was able to anticipate that ball right there.
Sotomil is replaced by Bustrillo. Cal checks in for Kabasak. And this is Cal taking charge of the offense for UP. Good save by Ateneo. Chance for Fighting Maroons. Combination play. Nakuha yan ni Fujimoto. Gandler with the drop. And successful.
Yeah, that was a good tip from Gandler coming from the back row. Look at that. She saw all the spikers were already moved further back. And even the blocker was off timing.
Yeah,
She took that advantage.
Right, ang layo na ni Vanny doon sa setup na yon, pero nagawan pa niya ng paraan. As Faith Nesperos will serve for Ateneo. Kargadong serve kay Faith. Pero si Bustrillo ang tatapos ng sequence na ito.
This seems to be like a mirror of what happened in the first set, exchanging of points, and then we've seen the fire again back in UP.
UP up here by a point. Sharp serve. De Guzman ibibigay kay Nisperos and she will again score. It's time for Jewel Encarnacion to be back on the floor and replacing Vergere. Naghihintay lang dito si Bertolano and Ethan Arces. Minor serves the ball. Eslapor denied. Pero puntos para sa UP.
If you have tall blockers, your options are actually a little bit limited if you're on the short side. So it's either you go for a check ball or a check out.
Good adjustment for Sulit right there. At sila pa nga ang nakakuha dito ng advantage. Now, those are easy points actually, but you would love, you know, the versatility and awareness of these girls. Tied at 14. Cal to Bustrillo. Bustrillo cannot be stopped.
Ateneo still struggling with their middle blockers, not being able to go to the opposite and the open spikers of UP.
Bustrillo is efficient on the opposite, no? Kanina pa yan. Since the first set. Same as De Guzman, but that will not work for Ateneo. Push from Eslapor. Nakuha yan ng Ateneo. This time it's Gandler rejected. Pero lalabas yung bola. Good read for UP, but not good enough for them to get a point. Vanny Gandler. 15 apiece po tayo dito on our first set. Fourth set as Jewel Encarnacion said it's over. Faith Nisperos hammering it down.
Faith Nisperos with a cross-court hit, not being able to get by Capistrano.
That's correct. Pupunta muna tayo sa second technical timeout. At this is Ateneo having a 1-point advantage.
Guys, I hope you are all enjoying Shakey Super League. Nanonood man kayo sa Up Live on YouTube, on TikTok, or on Facebook. I hope na nag-enjoy kayo kasi very intense talaga itong pangyayari ngayong gabi. Pero syempre, meron din kayong opportunity para naman iboto ang inyong favorite school or team. All you have to do is download the Up Live application or scan the QR code flashed on your screen. Each user who logs on the app gets 1 vote credit. And of course, kung nagamit nyo na yun, worry not kasi pwede nyo rin i-exchange ang 10 new diamonds para sa isa pang vote credit. Ano pang inaantay nyo? Mag-vote na kayo. But for now, let's go back to the game.
Aside from voting, you can also join the chatter with your favorite players. Download Up Live and scan the QR code now. Back on the floor, it's Gandler serving for Ateneo. Cal gives it to Eslapor, but was dug by Doromal. Nisperos one more time. Capistrano was there. Bustrillo with the help of the net.
Bustrillo. Niyakap siya ni Cal kasi akala nga nila.
Hindi papasok.
Yes. It's gonna be not over. Pero tinulungan sila ng net to get that to the side of Ateneo and getting the point.
Eslapor doing excellent on her defense and offense, but not that time as she gives up another service error. You have Minor, Nisperos, and De Guzman in front for Ateneo. Cal tatakpo, bibigay kay Encarnacion. Minor again. You know, there were three of them on the floor for UP.
That hit from Minor actually was a little bit slowed down kasi hindi masyado nakapa yung bola.
Ateneo having a 2-point advantage right here. Tatawag ng timeout si Coach Shaq.
Ay, yung malapit yan eh. Hindi ito. Ito dito to. Okay, hindi pwede nakaload agad ako. Sige, one good pass muna. Bawi ka, bawi ka. Atake.
UP! Bye! Effort tayo.
Coach Shaq just telling his girls, reminding them to be in the right positioning before they do or commit an action. Kasi, you know, they've been dislodged actually a little bit in their defense in the past few plays.
Well, it's been a constant reminder for Coach Shaq na magandang pasa lang. Diba, hindi naman kailangan madaliin. At dahil nakaka-convert naman sila basta meron silang one good pass. Just like that. But violation will be called against Danica Celis. That's lifting.
Some miscommunication there between Cal and Danica Celis. But you've already seen good hits in the middle here for UP.
Cal will give this one to Encarnacion and she will be rejected. Minor and the Guzman tandem.
Yeah, look at that. Just long arms waiting for her.
And this block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Another timeout called by UP.
Nag-misreceive, di ba dito? Hindi ka pwedeng mag-edit. Hindi yan mabibigay dyan. Umadjust ka dito. Okay? Masyadong malalim yung inisip mo eh. Maglalaro ka lang. Wala ibang gagawin, ha? Okay, go.
Coach Shaq telling Cal right there to not actually think about other things and just play the game here. Kasi parang kanina pa, the reception is actually good, but you know, she just can't execute well enough her sets here for UP.
No, kanina medyo dikitan pa itong UP and Ateneo, but you know, 4 consecutive points earned by Ateneo. Not only from, of course, yung mga atake nila, but from the errors of UP. And when I speak of gaining points, of course, you trust Faith Nesperos to do the work.
Faith Nesperos still giving out 100% even here on the 4th set.
When napahinga nga siya earlier, kaya naman ang dami pang baterya nito ni Faith. As Cal tries to put the ball over. Eslapor, Cal to Bustrillo. And that will not work.
That was a good setup actually from Cal to Bustrillo right there, but she just sent that out with wrong positioning and an off timing.
Ateneo continues to get a point, but a challenge right here for UP. Tingnan natin kung ano ba ang magiging hatol dito sa challenge. Sabihin natin na magkakaroon ng impact to on how UP will perform. Will there be one block touch ang challenge dito? Close.
No.
But our official says
there's no block touch.
No touch. Challenge unsuccessful for UP. Kaya naman mapupunta sa Ateneo pa rin itong bola. Ethan Arce is injected in the game.
No, Ethan Arce has been showing a lot of contribution for UP.
Service error ibibigay dito ni Sulit. Itang in, replacing Ojeda. And if we go back to the previous set, isa sa mga bumuhay dito sa UP, itong block points ni Itang, 4 ang nagawa niya dito.
She just showed dominance there in the net.
Dig right there by Bustrillo. Cal, hahabulin, ibibigay kay Encarnacion, cross court. De Guzman.
Yeah, that was a good setup for De Guzman. Medyo alang rin siya actually there sa palo niya, pero she did something about it and she got the point.
Couple of substitutions on the side of Ateneo. Nesperos replacing Nesperos in front. And Kowalski is going to run the offense of Ateneo. Cal on the other side together with Itang, Encarnacion, Eslapon, and Bustrillo. Miss reception pero naibalik yan ng UP. Chance for Ateneo. Minor rejected at the net. Encarnacion. Try won't work. Nisperos will just hit through the net.
Yeah, she was a little bit farther from the net than expected. And that was not able to be on the court of UP.
This is UP 18 serving 23. Kowalski running, setting that one to De Guzman off speed. Cal will give this one to Encarnacion with the drop pero nabasa yan. Binalik agad ng Ateneo. She will try again and this time destroying the blockers of Ateneo. Jewel Encarnacion getting a point. Back-to-back points gained here by UP kaya naman mapapatawag ng timeout ang Ateneo.
Sa akin to, ibinigay sa akin to, responsibility ko to, papaluin ko to, koberan nyo ko. Do you understand? There's a huge gap between you. You are in a hurry because you have to count. There's a huge gap because you're ahead and then it is going there. You have to count. There's a huge gap. Look at the set. You understand? Dumipensa mo na, receive mo na maayos. Kung sinatake, kokobera natin. Ha?
Cover kami. Paano lang? Ateneo white big! Isa tayo.
We've seen there in the last few rallies that Ateneo has been struggling with their blockings here on the opposite side of their court. And Coach O just reminded the girls that they have to count for a better timing for them to be able to block the ball.
Yung kanina pa yun ang tema ni Coach O sa kanyang timeouts. Mostly accountable sa kung anong role ang meron ka sa loob. And that time, he was emphasizing on the coverage. Diba? Palo ka, cover ako. And that's what he said during the timeout as UP chasing a 3-point lead. Kowalski with a drop pero nandun si Cal. Capistrano ang magsaset kay Encarnacion but that drop will be read by Kowalski and Minor.
Encarnacion was a little bit further from the net for her to be able to be successful with that drop. She should have seen that her blockers here are tall and
match point, Ateneo. Over reception. What a dig by Capistrano. Minor will try again, but too strong.
yeah. That was a good dig from Capistrano right there coming from Arigalo. Hit by Minor.
Always ready for an attack. a match point save here as Encarnacion serves for UP. Kowalski. Good take again by Capistrano. Bustrillo saying we are not done yet.
That was a good move from Bustrillo, sending that cross-court hit. Yung kamay ni Miner, sinakop na yung down the line eh.
Back-to-back points here by UP. Coach O will use this timeout.
Opo eh. Okay, atake tayo eh. Magandang receive. Atake tayo. You asked for it. Now, you have to look. Nakaposition ba ako or not? What should I do? Di ako nakaposition eh. Hindi ilang beses na nangyayari yan. Dapat natututo na tayo. Ang dami nating games na ganyan. Kasi we don't need spectacular finish. We just have to be good. We have to finish it good. Do you understand? Confidence. Girls, be responsible.
How do you finish this good, Jel?
You finish this good by being aggressive and being full of heart and fire right there. You know, the game's not done yet. Ateneo still 1 point for them to be able to win this year, but parang nagre-relax kasi sila.
From that timeout, lumamig nga si Jewel, committing a service error and giving that point to Ateneo, allowing them to finish this game, winning in 4 sets. Now you would have, of course, to commend the character and personality displayed right here by these two teams. Ang ganda naging takbo ng kanilang laro for starting from the side of Ateneo. Have Nisperos and Gandler for UP, Encarnacion, Bertolano, Bustrillo, Arce, a lot of names did their job, but still it was Ateneo prevailing in this set. 25-22 is the tally. Highlights, MVP of the match, ibibigay po namin yan when Shakey Super League returns. In 4 sets, 25-22, 25-16, 14-25, and 25-22. Parang deja vu nga itong nangyari sa kanilang lahat. But then, of course, we have our MVP of the match, and this is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos. Now, sino ba ang napili mong MVP of the match?
Our MVP of the match is Vanessa Gantler right here, where she showed a lot of grit and wit in this game. Parang since the first set, only creating 6 points, and on her last set, she still showed consistency.
Stepping up at the right time of the match. At kasama na nga siya ngayon ang ating courtside reporter na si Janine Sakal.
We just witnessed the Ateneo Blue Eagles dominate over the relentless UP Fighting Maroons. And of course, I have here with me our Shakey's MVP of the match, Vanny Gander. So Vanny, congratulations to you and the Ateneo Blue Eagles. So tell us, what adjustments did you have to make in the 4th set to take it?
We just remember to trust the system of Coach O, trust our teammates, and work as a team, and just be patient all the time.
Right. You had to work in the system and be patient all the time. And that, you know, throughout the game, you were really so calm and composed. So what's the reason behind that?
Because this is a learning experience for all of us. So what's important for us is that we learn and just enjoy the game.
I'm sure you did. Now, do you have any message to anyone who is watching you today?
I want to say hi to my parents, Ateneo fans, Team Vanny Unite for always supporting me, and the mom of Coach O in Las Vegas, Tita Let. Hi.
All right, congratulations. And because you're our Shakey's MVP of the match, you get to enjoy these gifts from Shakey. So once again, congratulations, Vanny, and to the Ateneo Blue Eagles. And now, let's bring it back to the panel.
Thank you, Janine Sakal, and of course, congratulations to Ateneo Blue Eagles and our MVP of the match, Vanny Gandler, performed, stellar output from her first and fourth set. Pero pabalikan natin what happened in the previous sets as first, ito nga ang nangyari, palitan ng puntos at error para sa UP at Ateneo. First set pa lang, sabi ni Coach O, responsible and accountability ng roles. Pagdating ng second set, it was Ateneo gaining a huge lead over UP. Errors nga ang pumipigil for UP to get those points. Kaya naman nakuha ulit ng Ateneo itong set na to. Going to the third set, this is where Itang step up on her blocks together with, of course, doing the offense together with Bertolano, Arce, Bustrillo, and Encarnacion. But still, Ateneo was sidetracked a bit, allowing UP to get more points. Pagdating naman sa fourth set, nakita natin ang pagbabalik, of course, ni Vanny Gandler and Faith Nisperos. But that time, still, UP nakahabol. They tried to cut down the lead pero hindi na pumayag. Itong girls in blue ni Coach O, that's why they were able to get this set and winning in 4 sets. Now, ang ganda naging performance ng ating mga teams for today. Simula kanina pa yung umaga, but this time, let's take a look at our match summary points.
In terms of opponent errors, we have here almost a 5 difference in that end, but Ateneo just scored more on their aces and on their attacks.
That's correct. There's not a big of discrepancy when it comes to the numbers, but still, it's the errors that really made an impact on the results of the games of these two teams. Kaya naman makita pa natin silang mag-perform as we have the updated team standings for round 2. NU, Ateneo, UPN, the Lady Altas for UP. In that order, Pool F, Adamson on top, followed by UST, De La Salle University, and FEU naman dito sa kabila. Playoff pictures, kompleto na po ang ating cast for the quarterfinals and for the semifinals. This is our schedule. November 6, Game 1, it's NU versus FEU at 10 a.m. Adamson going up against the Lady Altas for Game 2 at 12:30. La Salle and Ateneo naman ang maglalaban at 4 for Game 3. And last to complete the quadruple header tomorrow, it's UST and UP at 6 p.m. Exciting games up ahead at syempre makakakuha kayo ng tickets. Mamaya yan at the website 8:30 it will be opened. Patron, ringside, of course, and courtside. Visit again shakeys.ticketmax.ph so you can purchase the tickets for tomorrow. And that's it for everyone. Thank you for joining us on behalf of my partner, Jal Lucenio, and our courtside reporter, Janine Sakal, together with our UpLive host, Jong Panerio, and Daphne Cristobal, at sa lahat ng masipag, of course, our production team and everyone dito. Maraming salamat. This has been Sheila Salaysay, and thank you for watching the Shakey Super League.